2001, we recognized that fugitive emissions, particularly methane, were harmful. And if we can mitigate that, and doing it in such a way that the customer we serve makes money from it, we could reduce the overall time it takes to flow back a well, and we could increase the profitability from the well. And if you can provide the customer with a roadmap to actually saving money, they will enter the reduced emissions environment more willingly and actually be very proactive. So we have been doing this since 2001 without any regulatory overburden. The interesting thing, the current vogue on methane reduction is coming into regulatory prominence in the United States through the Inflation Reduction Act, also through individual state initiatives, particularly in New Mexico. And they are doing things that we developed as early as 2001. And that is striving towards a zero emission goal. We did that in Canada for two reasons. One, we have a stronger regulatory overarching body in Canada. We also have been dealing in sour service, hydrogen sulfide, where it's absolutely imperative to reduce emissions. So when we heard about the regulatory changes in the United States, we were quite ready for it. What we did is we worked with our customers down there, and we actually transported our operating procedure that we have for sour service into New Mexico. And we have a near zero emission flowback operation. And it's actually the first of its kind in that part of the United States.
Specialized Desanders equipment differs from other sand control solutions on the market in that the vast majority of those sand control options require that vessels are blown down on the fly, or other words, while the well is flowing through them. This causes the methane flowing from that well to escape directly into the atmosphere. This can occur as often as 6 times per hour during the first several weeks of production, resulting in thousands of methane release events during that time. SDI uses 3 of our unique characteristics to minimize and even eliminate methane emissions. The first is data, in that we are collecting real-time data knowing exactly how much sand is inside of our vessel at any given time. This allows us to blow down our vessel only as needed, resulting in efficient methane release. The second aspect of our technology is our high sand holding capacity. Some of our units hold as much as 2,000 pounds of silica material in between the time that they need to be cleaned out. This results in very few methane release events and allows our clients to only blow down methane when they need to and in a predictable way. Also, something unique to Specialized Desanders equipment is our isolation from the well during depressure. Because we isolate the desander and flow through an additional unit on location during that time, we can control the finite amount of methane inside the unit during that depressure event and direct it as we desire to make sure that that material is not released to the atmosphere. Specialized Desanders' key feature is our simplicity of design. Other products apply or direct forces in order to push the sand out of the well fluids. This results in pressure differentials that can hold back production. It can also cause damage to the vessel itself, as well as the ancillary equipment associated with their processes. Clients will often see additional damage and repair costs post-job just from the routine operation of the equipment. Specialized Desanders vessels have no moving parts, no wearable internal components, and no pressure drop. Our simple design and process provide a calm, consistent environment inside our desanders where sand is allowed to settle out of suspension naturally using gravity. Because of our patented design and approach, We and the client both benefit from minimal maintenance and repair to our vessels, resulting in no additional costs after the job is completed.
So SDI in Canada, we're part of the Alberta Core program, so we are subject to third-party safety audits. In the United States, specifically in Texas, we have third-party audits, and we're one of the few service companies down there that do that. Flowing back sand under high pressure, done poorly, endangers not just the atmosphere with fugitive emission release, but also the safety and integrity of the employees and the people working on site, and the safety of the public. So safety is absolutely paramount to how we go about business. And I think transporting the values with respect to safety and best operating practices that we've developed in Alberta has given us a leading edge in operating in Texas, in Northeast United States, and in New Mexico.